out there, the crypto world. Another beautiful day. I started getting my voice back. I want to talk a little bit. I did a video yesterday on the new AMA, recent AMA with Claudio and PlanetWatch. We need to talk about some very important aspects here. Some things I see they're starting to do that we've pressured them on, and I like that. But there's other things that they're not saying and not telling you. So I think you really need to watch this video so we can go into and analyze a little bit more of what was said and what wasn't said in the AMA yesterday, and how we feel about PlanetWatch now after what was spoken and some decisions that were made with the Awair Element, etc. Let's talk about this right now. Don't miss this, because we're going to touch on some very important points and something that we don't normally do that you might kind of find funny too. All right, hey, I want to do something today, a little funny. You can see, you saw the fire in the intro. I got a nice steak on here, barbecuing. I'm out here at our investment property up in the Sierra Nevadas, and got a little barbecue going on by myself. It's my wife and my anniversary today, and she's some 1,500 miles away down in South America. I'm up here in North America, unfortunately, without my wife, my family, working on a project. Project actually that is a green project, where we're putting in a little cabin here, and all of our gray and black water will run through not just a septic tank, but a filtration system. If you hear the traffic going by down below on the road, that didn't used to be there. That's actually people from the San Francisco Bay Area coming all the way up here. And they come up here towards the end of the week. In fact, they told me when we sell this, most likely we're going to sell this to somebody coming all the way from there, which is probably about 4 hours away from here, 4 or 5 hours. We're up in the Sierra Nevadas. So, you know, it's kind of funny, because in that area is where all these people who are apparently planet watchers, or people who want to conserve the planet or worry about the planet, that's a very, very blue area, just to say the truth. Yet they come all the way up here on the weekends. Why? Because, well, I guess they destroyed everything they had down there. That's the irony behind all this. And this is where I want to go today with PlanetWatch. Before I do that, I want to share with you something that's real. Kind of going off of what PlanetWatch did when they did their intro in this last AMA yesterday, when they came out and started talking about everybody went to a location, right? And they went to a location and they filmed behind them some sort of nature or the ocean or something, right? Remember, all these people either work with PlanetWatch or are developers and somehow benefit from working with PlanetWatch, or investors in PlanetWatch, meaning that they expect to get a return and get money, right? So I want to just kind of do something right now, showing you our own PlanetWatch from DeFi IoT. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Hello, I'm DeFi IoT. I am a Planet Watcher. This, what you see behind me, is our property. We actually live what we preach. We don't live in a major city. We live between here in North America or the Amazon jungle in South America. In the Amazon jungle, we spend a lot of time with real native communities, where we help them in developing sustainable tourism, as well as teaching them how they can better care for the nature and the land. You see, we here at DeFi IoT, we don't get any money from planet watching. We do it because we just love to do it. This isn't a business we do. When we decided to invest $30,000 ourselves with other investors into PlanetWatch, we thought they were more like us. But after seeing testimonials, just as yesterday on the new AMA, we realized that they are people who live in cities, who don't really own anything that's actually of nature. And that they just tell you that they're planet watchers because they want you to continue with the program so that they can make money off of planet watching. But what are they really doing to watch the planet? Do they live and practice what they preach like we do here at DeFi IoT? I would like to see that. Cut. Okay, I'm being a little facetious, but is there truth in what I'm saying? I would bet you that most of those people, if not all of them, that they had testimonials on there about being planet watchers, went to some location and put the theory behind them. What you see right here we own. We practice what we preach. I can take you to the Amazon jungle, to native communities that we work with. The youth that we work with, young adults that we work with in the cities too, down in South America. It's for real what we do. And we don't ask for any compensation. We're not asking people to buy our devices. We're not promising you if you buy into our program, we're going to pay you a cryptocurrency and then not pay you. I just want to make this statement. I'm going to keep this short. I'm being kind of mocking today, but I'm telling the truth. What you saw was all a facade. Most of those people don't really care about PlanetWatch or watching the planet. What they care about is people staying on board and buying their devices and buying in the program, hoping they can sell data at some point. They've been a year and have hardly sold any data. They've got some sold, but not very much. If they want to be transparent, then we need to see that transparency on screen, not just Claudio telling us about it or some fake testimonials, because that's what they were. What you just saw by me is a real testimonial. And I would bank, I'd bet $10,000 that those people don't have into PlanetWatch what just our group alone has into it, nor anything considered to what we all have in it by buying the Awair Element. Now, they've gotten away from Awair, and they sidestepped us on that. And we really got screwed on that deal. So, I'm still going forward. I was holding down with our Telegram. We've got people coming into Telegram now, and I got to start communicating more. I was holding off to see what Claudio would do with us for the Awair by offering us to continue forward in a project that really is not very sustainable right now, is in financial trouble. And that's why he's not showing anything. And that is why, now, I don't know this for a fact because I haven't seen their data, their books. But I can tell you from my experience that they do not have data sales. They don't have real data sales. Not anything significant to show that by continuing to buy vouchers with them, I would profit in the future. Now, I hope I'm wrong in this, and I hope those of you who stay with PlanetWatch will be able to recover your money and go for the program. I hope they do what they say they're going to do. But I don't see it. I just don't see it. So we are asking for our money back, to get our licenses back. We're going to eat their wares, and we're going to hope and work with, if he wants our help, Nerdy Dude Stuff has an idea with the Awairs to possibly pick up a program. He's mentioned before. I'm going to reach back out to him again and see what we can do. We have, what, 40 or 50 Awairs sitting here still. A bunch of them we returned. To get our license back, we paid for a 2-year license, so we'll get our $60 back, but like they did before, when they give it back to us, if the token goes down, we lose. Now, if the token goes up, we can win. And there's not much more downside it can go. Well, I guess it could. If they give it to us at 3 cents and it goes down 2 cents, we lose 33%, right? My point is that we are going to liquidate PlanetWatch at this point, and we're eating our wares. That was not very ethical what they did. They should have been a compensation, an ability to be able to buy Atmo 2 Pros and get them expedited to all of us who own Awares, and maybe only charge us $100 for Atmo 2 Pro. That would have been what they should have done. Look, we don't have a lot of money. We have investors backing us as well. And we don't have $10 million like they have, or more investors coming on board. We have people that are poor that come in with $500, $1,000, and they put that into devices, Awair devices. Now, I can't let them lose that money. I'm sorry. It's just ethical. And so I'm going to find a way to pay them back, and I'm going to recover their Awair devices. And I'm going to work with Nerdy Do Stuff and try to figure out a way we can put those Awair devices to work. And that's ethical. That's ethical business. By just saying, okay, here's what we're going to do for you, but you got to stay on with us. You got to stay on with us. Why? Because we got money, we're financially secure. Well, then why don't you pay us back for those Awairs? You're not financially secure. You're making your money off of selling devices, and that's not what your white paper is about. You're supposed to be making your money off of selling data. So if we buy more devices, or we stay with you and continue forward, that's only so you can go get more loans, go into more debt, but you haven't in 1 year truly brought a client to the table that is willing to buy your data. Now, I will give you this. The network that was developed, Type 4 sensors, is not what's mostly going to sell. I spoke with Atmotube directly. And they told me a while back, be careful of buying these Type 4 devices, because that data is not very sought after. The outdoor data is more sought after. So buying the Type 1s, Type 2s, and I heard of Type 3s, but that's still indoor data, right? So we have some Type 3s. We have one Type 1, I think, on the way. So we're stuck with those. But we're going to go ahead and keep those and put them to work just in our office. I am not going to recommend PlanetWatch until I see actual transparency. And I do not recommend, well, this is what we're doing. So this is not financial advice. You do what you want to do. I'll tell you what we're doing. We are the real planet watchers. We do things to help watch the planet. We've been doing this for years, before PlanetWatch was even born. And we're not out trying to get people to buy our devices so we can sell this data or sell this information. No, that's good if they want to do that. But my point being that what you didn't see was this, the real deal. And that concerns me even more. That's why I'm saying they're politicking. They're putting a facade up. It's marketing. It's marketing, politicking, and marketing are one and the same nowadays. Before, politicking was more sincere. But now it's more of a marketing ploy to deceive so that somebody can get into office for power and money. And that's what I see behind PlanetWatch. Not they're trying to deceive, well, they're trying to deceive us right now. They are. But not that they want power and money. I think that they want to do something. But they're not being as open with us. And they can't be, really. Come on, think about it. If they were to come out and tell us, look, guys, we really aren't selling data, how many of us would go out and buy more devices? Well, you wouldn't. Finally, you'd say, okay, now I'm concerned. Instead, yesterday, everybody was applauding. Okay, good, they're good. They're in the black, they're good. They made profit off of what? Not off of data sales, and the white paper's off of data sales. Not off of, they're making money off of device sales. And that's not what they're supposed to be making money off of. That will run out in time. Can't keep buying devices and producing data and paying for data that doesn't exist. The only way to renew the recycle bin is by selling data. So you can buy all devices you want to. But just like the Awair, it dropped. Going from that 23, boom, to 5.5, right? 5.5. He said, well, that drop is there, because, we had that sudden, hit of Type 4 devices. Well, that's because you oversold almost 600%. You saturated over 600%, almost 600% in the market. And that was controllable by your licenses, not by device sales. That was controllable by PlanetWatch. So that is not the truth. In summary, is this. PlanetWatch, show me the real deal. Show us the real deal. I'm going to keep an eye on you because we invest a lot of money that we're losing now. We're going to lose. We'll get back maybe $3,000 more with our licenses. So we'll be out then a total of $22,000 we lost on Awair devices. That's not true because we got a couple Type 4s, $20,000 on Awair devices. We're out. And I don't plan to sit back and doing nothing about it. So those of you who want to join us in the Telegram, now we know what's going on. We need to come together and pressure PlanetWatch to compensate. Give us some sort of a real thing. $100 for that 2 Pro, right? For device. That's what it cost them. It cost them less than that. Been to China? Been to China. I have. Been there. See what it costs to make these things. It doesn't cost very much at all. I don't even think it's even cost them $100. Actually, maybe $100 with shipping and taxes and everything else. But they're getting them in Europe. So I don't know. I don't think it's even $100. But let's say it's $100. Give it to us for cost. That would be really caring about the community. By hooking us and saying, we're going to give you this back so you can buy more product from us, but we're not doing it so you buy more product. But that's exactly what they're doing. If you really want to be sincere about it, okay, the only thing you can do then is if you want to get out completely, we'll give back your money for license and good luck. Well, that's $60 for 2-year license. For 1-year license less, for $45. What about that $330 for the Awair device? As part of it, you should address that. But yeah, I got to address the other part. I don't plan on sitting down, doing nothing about it. If you want to join me, we're going to pressure them as much as we can. If we have to, we'll do a class action suit, but I need more people. We'll put the Telegram link below. DeFi IoT. We're marching forward because we are the real deal. We really are. I'm not just saying that to be arrogant or bragging. We really are. Here, you got to find the truth. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this segment of our video with DeFi IoT. Remember, we're not professional advisors. We do this as a business, as a hobby, and we study, we experiment, and we want to share it with you. If you can get some benefit from this, great. What we do is we go out, we purchase with our own money, and we experiment to see what true results are. We want you to be able to share in our experiences so you don't have to lose like we have. If you can win where we've won, fantastic. Remember to do your own research and your own homework. It's very important before you make any decisions. We will see you in our next video.